What is up, guys? It's your boy Eli. How are you all, guys? Did you miss me? It's been a while since I uploaded and played CPM2. I'm glad to make a new video regarding the latest update of CPM2. I hope everyone is doing good. Let's get started. We have in here the 1.1.2 update in CPM2. All of the update is about fix. No new announcement, additional features or added cars. The first fix in the list is Parktronics are now turned off by default. You can turn it on in settings. Let's see the actual settings, and we will also test it in game if it's working. As you can see in here, it's off in default, and it's up to you if you want this to turn on. For everyone who don't know what Parktronics is, this the one you see in your UI once your car is near a wall or any object. This is the guide, or like a sensor, if your car will crash on the wall. Let me show it to you in game. As you can see in here, the Parktronics is now off and cannot be seen in the user interface. This is the Parktronics when it's on. Let's turn it off again and see if it will disappear. It suddenly disappeared. What a great work from the developers. It's not a major update, but it's quite good. I hope they release more update regarding user interface like in CPM1. Now, next on the list is drone update. It says the car doesn't stop if it drives away from the drone position anymore. To be honest with you guys, I have no idea what update is this. But let me try something in drone while driving. I don't know, but maybe this is the they are talking about. Am I right, guys? Please don't hesitate to explain it in the comment section if what this update means. I thought at first that this is the update they are talking about, that the car will not stop if you use drone. Am I right or wrong? Please enlighten us if you know this update. I just tried to drive while using drone and it's working fine. I'm just not sure if this is the one they are talking about. But this drone shot while driving is cool. This is very helpful for the content creators out there who wants a rolling shots on their cars. I might do this in our next car meet. This rolling shot is insane and super dope for the montage videos. I can't wait to film new car meet using this drone feature. This is so cool, guys. Please bear with me, it's my first time trying this drone rolling shot in CPM2. I wonder what it looks like in Car Meet X Cruise. Everyone should drive safely and use cruise control and keep lane assistance so no one will crash in other cars. This is very cool, guys. By the way, guys, if you want to be part of my Car Meet X Cruise and any other events, you are very welcome to join our growing community in my Discord server. Check the link in description. Also, the livery you are seeing in my car is called Kanjozoku livery. This is my own version of Kanjo livery. This design is my first ever Kanjo livery way back in CPM1, and I just made it to the CPM2. This livery is very iconic to me. It represents my CPM1 car club called Identified Club. If you have a club or a Kanjo tribe, be sure to stay tuned on my channel, as I will be hosting a Kanjo Meet X loop race. Let's enjoy the culture of Kanjo here in CPM2. If you have no idea on what Kanjozoku is, you can search it on YouTube so you can learn and be amazed on this Japanese cartoonist culture. Comment W Kanjo and hit that subscribe button real quick before we head to our next topic. Next update is daily task. Remove drift-related tasks. Oh. This one is a good update too, because a lot of players, including me, find this task very hard to complete. Actually, I made 2 videos regarding this drift task, showing how I managed to finish the task. It's working on others, but most of players are still having a hard time regarding this task. This is a very good news for all of us, and I'm pretty sure you all will agree to me that this update is a good update. Now let's move to the next update. This one is pretty good too. Vinyl edit menu, zoom in increased. Let's see in the garage how close we can zoom now in the car. Okay, so this is the POV of new zoom in adding vinyls. I mean, yeah, it's closer now, but I expect it to be like in CPM1 where you can really zoom in really close to the car. Others might not get it, but this zoom feature in CPM is a big deal for car builders, especially when you are working on some emblems, badges, stickers, or any other mods that you want to add in your car. This is the maximum zoom you can make in CPM2. I hope they update this again and make it really close to the car, just like in CPM1, so other players, especially builders, to make a lot of designs and emblems here in CPM2. There are still a lot of players in CPM1 that are not playing CPM2 because of these features. They still stick to CPM1 because it's much easier to build there, compare here in CPM2. I hope they really work for these features so we can add lots of detailed design in our cars. Especially in emblems and car badges. We can design a really realistic emblems and badge if we can zoom in so much closer to the cars, because it can give us a much easier POV and control on the vinyls we are adding. We can add a lot of details on how to make it realistic. I really hope they increase more the zoom here in CPM2. But for now, this is the closest that we can zoom. Now let's go to the next update. Next is AI traffic. Cars are no longer spawning in non-loaded areas. I'm not sure, but I think this spawn issue on non-loaded areas can affect the optimization and the lagging of the game. Too many resources working, that's why it's lagging. I'm not sure, but that's only my thought on this. If they lessen the cars spawning in non-loaded areas, then the game will also less to do some work and the game will be much faster because its just focus is the loaded areas. I'm not sure guys, it's just my thoughts on this. Let's try and see if this is working now. We will glitch to the ground and see all of the cars around if how far is the scope of loading and spawning of this AI cars. Let's just find a perfect spot and a way to go under the ground and see the AI cars below the ground. We can see more if we are underground. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I think this might be a good spot to observe on the AI cars. Let's park in here real quick and we will use drone to see the underground of the map. As you can see in here, we are now already underground and we have a much more vision on what is happening on the map. Let's see how far the AI cars go and drive around the loaded areas in where we are located. I just noticed in here that I didn't see a falling cars anymore. I have seen the falling cars before and I think that's part of the spawning of AI cars. Now I can't find where they fall and where did they spawn. As you can see, we can clearly watch the AI cars down here in the underground. I think the spawning of this AI cars update is pretty good too. Now let's move on to the next update. Next is car spawn position fixed. No more glass breaking. I'm not sure about this update, but I think the car spawn issue is when the garage load, the cars are flying and going wild. Some cars go to wall, to the roof and just ramming around the garage. Also, I'm not sure too about the glass breaking. Let me try something about the glass breaking. Let's try to crash our car and let me show you what glass break looks like so you have idea about this. As you can see, if you look closer, the glass of our windows are now broken. Let's see if this is still broken on the main garage. As you can see in here guys, it's now smooth and fixed. I guess this is what the glass breaking fix is all about. Look closer around the car and it's all fixed. This looks clean in the garage. Now let's move on to the next update. The last updates are the usual ones, which is general UI fixes, general bug fix and game optimization. By the way guys, before we end this, I have a bonus update for you. I don't know if you guys knew this already, but I just discovered it while recording and I want to share it to you. I just discovered something about Hide UI. This will be very helpful for videographers who loves to make montage on car meets. As you can see in here, the Hide UI in camera 6 is still visible and it's not good looking if you will make a montage video. You can still see the controls of the car and it's quite not good because it's not realistic. But the good news is you can totally remove the UI if you will use drone and click the Hide UI option in drone. Let me show it to you. Are you seeing this guys? It's like magic. The POV is now cleaner and no other visible controls using Hide UI feature in drone. This is a really good work for the developers. I'm sure all of content creators will now make more montage videos using this feature. This is a pretty good feature. You can now shoot videos without worrying about the UI of the game. Montage videos will now be sick and clean. You can still click the UI, you just need to memorize the locations of it so you can get it back if you are done shooting a video. Isn't it cool, right? I'll rate this 100/10 for this feature. I can now make some cool montage too in our car meets. I can't wait to make videos using this feature. I'm looking forward for more updates and improvements of this game. Till our next vid guys. Thank you all for watching. Peace out.